What is going on, you guys, and welcome to the first series here on the Young Speak YouTube channel. And what I'm going to be doing today is starting up the franchise of my choice, the Fantasy Draft franchise that I'm going to be doing with the Boston Red Sox. Now, the Red Sox are a very popular team, which led me to this decision, and I haven't played at Fenway Park much on this game, but I know it's going to be fun, and I know I'm going to be making great decisions when it comes to the fantasy draft. Now, the options leave going to put instant trades on, just make things easier. And other than that, looks like everything is set. We end up with the 14th pick, and let's see who is available. Adam Wainwright, Troy Tulowitzki. See, I usually like to go with pitching to start with. Bumgarner would be a good choice. See, I could almost hold out on pitching. Let me see who's available when it comes to position player status. You know what? Not much choice. I think I'm going to have to go with, and it pains me to do this, Madison Bumgarner. Now advance. We should be getting somewhere around the same spot, and we do the 17th. Nelson Cruz, that'd be a good pick. He's got tremendous power for such a short field. And if I'm not mistaken, he does bat right-handed, so he could be good when it comes to pulling the ball. Nolan Arenado, my bad. He could be good too. But when it comes down to it, Nelson Cruz will limit me with his contract. I think I'm going to go with Jose Abreu. Now, I typically like to go back to pitching on my third pick. James Shields is still there. Francisco Liriano, Gio Gonzalez. I think I'm going to go with... Let's see, Bumgarner is left-handed, right? Yeah, okay. I'm going to go with Shields. So we've got a good 1-2 punch when it comes to our rotation. Now, Adrian Beltre is a little bit too old for me. No, not A-Rod. Chris Bryant. He is the young stud for the Chicago Cubs. 23 years old, third baseman. Definitely going to be picking him up. See, I've still got some good options pitching. I'm going to go see what I can get. Let's see. Catcher, I can wait. Already got a first baseman. No, thank you. Third baseman. He would be nice. Oh, Moustakas. I might try to get him with my next pick, though. Oh, I already have a third baseman. Never mind. Shortstop. Going to be going with... No, let's check the outfield. Okay, there's Jason Worth, Matt Kemp, Jason Hayward. He's the guy I'm going to be targeting. Mookie Betts. That's actually probably going to end up being my pick. Yeah, nobody I see too important. I'm going to go with Mookie Betts. Now, what I did beforehand, I kind of did a test series, like not recording it with the New York Yankees, and actually, I just noticed this, but all three of the position players I've picked were on that Yankees team, so I'm familiar with at least those three. Now the pitchers are a different story. I'm gonna go with another pitcher. Let's see, he's right-handed. Corbin is left-handed, but he is not that good when it comes to simulation in this game. Zach Wheeler would be nice. A potential, 24 years old, 81 overall. That's who I'm going to go with. So I've already got 3 of my 5, so I can wait on the last 2 starting pitchers and just focus on the position players. Catcher, I can wait one more time for them. Second baseman, Brandon Phillips is still there. Omar Infante. Let's see, third baseman, we got one. Can wait a little bit for that. Left fielder, probably should go ahead and try and snag up a fielder. An outfielder, my bad. These guys are a little bit too old. Chris Davis would be nice. Let's check the right. Chris Davis. Tremendous power, could actually benefit very well from playing at Fenway. You know what? It's a little bit of a stretch to get him now, but I'm going to go ahead and get him. Now, next, I'm going to focus on the infield. Second baseman or shortstop. What I'm going to Hechavarria or Infante. See, I can wait and actually get a pretty decent young second baseman, so I'm going to go ahead and go with shortstop. Let's see. His fielding is tremendous, so I'm going to go with Hechavarria. Forgive me if I just butcher these names. Oh, relievers are starting to go, so I'm going to have to get one of those and stop what I was planning on doing. Oh, good. He's a good lefty. Oh, wait, no. Shreve is still there. Now, if I mispronounce a guy's name, just forgive me and correct me in the comments. Don't be too rude about it. Just tell me how it actually is, and then from then on, I'll pronounce it the way it's supposed to be. Now, second baseman. Odor. He'd be nice. He'd be nice. Mika Johnson. Or Micah. Again. Tommy LaStella. Let's see. Cameron Maybin, no. Alright. Left fielder. Running out of left fielders. Let's see. David Murphy would not be that bad. I'm really stuck on my options here. I'm going to have to go and get a second baseman. Aaron Hill would be nice. Let's check what he did last year. No, thank you. Batted .259 last year. He's a rookie. I really want LaStella, but I have a feeling I can wait for him. So I'm going to go... Oh, yeah, catcher. Pinto. 219, no thank you. 218, no thank you. Carlos Ruiz, he's a bit old. He'll retire after the season. Not going to do it. I think I might end up going with Kurt Suzuki. You know what? That's who I'm going to go with. Kurt Suzuki. And LaStella was not picked. I do not think so. I do not think LaStella's picked, and he's who I'm going to go with. Going to go back to pitching because I have not done that in a while. Starting pitcher, all these guys are old. 33, I would not mind that. No, thank you. Heston, let's see. No, I don't like his, whatchamacallit, his potential. Brett Oberholzer. Let's see, Wheeler is right-handed. Okay, so that put us at 2 lefties in the lineup, which is what I want to be at. 2 lefties, 3 righties. Let me see. I'm missing a left fielder. Joe McDermott. He'd probably end up being in AAA, knowing how this game works. Him. I can wait for a left fielder. Closing pitcher. Do I go ahead and get one? Yeah, because they're running thin, and I completely forgot about this position. You know what? Even though he's 43 years, he's 83 overall, 40 years old. I'm gonna bring back Koji Iwahara to the Boston Red Sox. Maybe use him in a trade piece to get a younger closer, but you know. Let's see what positions I have. Every position but left field. And my guy I was targeting is gone. So I'm going to just reach for Joe McDermott, a potential one of the top 50 prospects. relievers are going. Should have paid attention to that. So usually what happens is I completely abandon the reliever position and get screwed over there. So I'm going to go with... Sure, he was left-handed, so I'm going to go with Hernandez. Wait for my next pick. Let's see. I need one more starting pitcher. Robbie Erlin. Now he's left-handed. Nah, he's a free agent. I can wait. Let's see what I can get in the manner of backups. I will need a DH. David Ortiz would be nice to bring him back for his final years in Boston. Ryan Howard, he could benefit from playing at Fenway. I think I'm just going to Ichiro. I think I'm just going to go with David Ortiz, 39 years old. I usually don't like to draft these older players, but I need a DH. And why not bring the Red Sox back to his team in real life? Okay, starting pitcher. I still need one more. These younger guys are starting to go. Madsick is left-handed. No, thank you. Jordan Lyles. My bad. Let's see, he was 7-4 last year. I'll take Lyles. Okay, so I've got my starting five. Not my starting five. That's basketball. I've got my rotation set. Now it is time. I'm not gonna pick everybody. I'm gonna get a couple of backups, like who I want, and then I'm gonna simulate the rest of the season. Let's see. Gonna first get a backup infielder who can play a lot of positions. Not Elliott Johnson. No, thank you. He's the left fielder. Can't really play anywhere. He can play shortstop, and he's 22 with a potential. Javier Baez. That's probably my main pick right now. And that's who I'm going to go with. I'm going to go to round 20 and then simulate the rest. So I've got this pick and then my last pick. I've got this pick and then one more. That's what I meant by that. I've got... Okay, let's see about shortstops. Elliott Johnson, he can play a ton of positions. He's a free agent. He might have to go with him just because of the fact he's a utility player and can play pretty much everywhere except for first, center field, and then obviously pitcher and catcher. Let's see, those guys can't play anywhere else. Let's check the outfield. Ichiro and Torrey Hunter, those guys are a little too old for me to pick right now. BJ Upton. Odubel Herrera would be nice. He's a young guy, but we already have a young center fielder. Would be potential. So let's see about here. No, I think I'm just gonna go with Elliott. So I've got one more pick, and that will be the end of the draft for me. I'm gonna simulate and then show you guys how it turned out. So with my last pick, should I go with another reliever? That's too boring. Oh, wow, I kind of do need another. See, this is what I'm talking about. I screw myself over. Have to settle for these guys. Jared Hughes and James Russell. Just get Russell. Okay, and I will simulate. No, not that. I will simulate to the end of the draft and then show you guys how it turned out. So here we are at our lineup. Now, there's a weird situation that arrives when you do a fantasy draft, in the fact that the spring training rosters are not set when you do this, so not all 40 people are up on the team right now. But this is what it's going to look like for the most part. There will be a couple more bench pieces during the regular season. Going to have Mookie Betts starting it off, followed up by La Stella, then Jose Abreu, Chris Davis batting cleanup, followed by David Ortiz, then Chris Bryant, Joe McDermott, Kurt Suzuki, and Hechavarria in rounding things off. Now onto our rotation. Should already know this by now, but Bumgarner starting it, followed by Shields, then Zach Wheeler, Brett Oberholzer, my bad, and Jordan Lyles. Now this rotation, if it works out like it should, i.e. they play like they do in real life, then Shields and Bumgarner should account for a lot of wins, not many losses. And then Zach Wheeler, Oberholzer should be in that mid-range, like maybe 5 games above 500, around there. And then Lyles should be hovering around 500. Now, knowing this game, Bumgarner will probably start off 0-5. James Shields will probably be 2-2. Wheeler might be, like, there's usually one breakout guy that starts out like 8-0 for some reason. Like Dylan Gee, I don't know how to pronounce it, but he's a free agent in real life. Anytime you pick him up, for some reason, he will start off tremendous. Little pro tip. But this is our bullpen right here. This is our pitching staff for the most part. And this has been the first episode of the Boston Red Sox Fantasy Draft Series here at the YoungSpeak YouTube channel. Now, next episode, we will be playing the first game up against... oh, man, it escapes me right now. We're still in spring training. Actually, you know what? For you guys, I'm going to go ahead, simulate spring training, see how we do. See, we're not doing too well as expected because this game hates me. We finished 14-14 regular in the spring training. Against the Phillies. Okay, we will be next episode. I will be showing you the game up against the Phillies in Philadelphia, nonetheless. Bumgarner taking on Heredia. Let's see if we have any injuries. No, we do not. And that is it for this episode, and I will see you guys next time here at YoungSpeak.